Yep.
Alright, so I'm here in sunny Poole in a rather strange pub with my brother and his lovely family. We've happenstance upon some arcade games in what is basically a shed. So we're going to take on some Virtua Tennis 1 from the late 90s, a game I used to own on the Sega Dreamcast. Yeah, that didn't sound good. Yes! Alright. Hemman?
Go Tiger. Tiger Tim.
Yeah, Tiger Tim, alright.
Rah!
That's real 90s stuff when he was... random. Jim Courier, he'll do. Versus Hemman, yes. Alright.
Yeah, that's it. Put the thumb up.
Oh, so I'm... Alright, there you go. So that's lob. Unconvincing. So am I? I am Henman.
You're losing.
Henman at the net.
Come on. Put the thumb up.
Muscly there.
Thumb up to the crowd.
Yeah. No, it's the fist.
Fist. The weak fist
yeah,
of doom.
Oh shit, that was a lob. Alright, backhand. Boom.
Come on.
That's much more buff than I remember Henman ever being.
Yeah. That's his protein shake day.
Henman smash.
Boom.
Alright. So this game was, I guess the graphics were okay, well, very nice at the time. But gameplay wise, pretty repetitive. I never played the sequels, so I don't know if it got better. That was Henry play right there. Baseline. So these arcades are new, do you reckon, in this pub?
Yeah, this just used to be full of chairs and tables.
Yeah. They said they found some relics from like late 90s popular with.
Yeah. This brings in the crowds.
There's some weird ass shooting game over here with the pink and blue shooters.
Point Blank 2.
Point Blank 2, a classic of the late 80s probably. Here, this is Cruising USA by Midway. It looks a little worse for wear.
It's having a day off.
Oh, here we go.
You're back on.
Yeah. So, this is a pretty repetitive game. Don't need to. Oh, hang on. This is Philippoussis. What happened to him?
He retired.
Yeah. So this is, how long has this been a pub for? 'Cause
this was a nursing home.
Yeah. So they're slowly working their way up the entertainment rankings. First to come pub.
It's getting livelier.
Yeah, but they bring in Cruising USA, Point Blank 2. A 15-year-old...
Bit of dinosaur theme park next.
Yeah. I guess there must be just a whole ton of old arcade games machines that have been just decommissioned or something.
Yep, hiding out in sheds like this.
Exactly. I heard in London there's some place where they've brought up a whole ton of old arcade games out in the middle of nowhere. And you can just go and play them. They're not profitable for pubs anymore.
And they're not plugged in either.
They're not plugged in. You can make your own fun. Whee! This is totally unrealistic. This is a clay court game right here, and Hemman appears to be winning.
Yeah.
I'll play one more game.
I don't think he ever won at Roland Garros.
No. He won a few tournaments, didn't he? He didn't win any slams, but he won a few. He won like Queens maybe before.
Yep.
The ones no one cares about. He was all over that.
The unimportant stuff.
Yeah. There's some. I don't know if you can catch the music in this game. It's very 90s. There's nothing wrong with that. Phil Cruz is all over me here. Do you reckon this is as good as the Poole arcade scene gets?
I'd say that this is the pinnacle of shed arcades in the Poole area.
This is pretty much as good as it gets in the UK in general, I think, these days.
Yeah.
Oh, there's this. There's one good arcade in London I know about.
Is that in the shed too?
It's in a building, which shows you how good it is. It's a little scary in there. Good fun game collection. Oh, I got this. He got that. He's smashing in submission. Oh, Philippus is just killing me. Match point. Yeah, big serve. Yeah. I guess you see the odd arcade machine in like bowling alleys. But Philippus is too strong.
End of the shed world.
Yep.
Check it. Check the pine.
Shedwell 2000. It's that good. Good to go? Alright. What's up, guys? I'm here with my buddy Trace in Oldgate, England, London, to try and record some covert pinball. That's great.
Hi everyone, apologies for the slightly obscured view in this part of the video. Basically, me and my buddy Trace weren't entirely comfortable filming in this pub, the Pipeline, in Oldgate, London. So we're having to be real covert, and it's not such an easy thing filming a pinball table anyway, because you need to capture what's going on the table and the signs that are appearing as you go along. But it was pretty interesting. Like, I don't know the first thing about pinball, but my buddy with Trace has just recently gotten into it. And this pub, the Pipeline, is apparently famous for having quite a few really rare tables. This one, or really, I think all tables are rare these days because they're so expensive to maintain. This was the Twilight Zone pinball table. Unfortunately, the sound was off, which really seems to be crucial for the pinball experience. But what are you going to do? So they had 5 tables. There was a Metallica one, which I think, and the Simpsons, both of which were out of action, unfortunately. But I learned quite a bit just from this experience. I mean, a few times I've played pinball before, it's just been I've had no idea what to do apart from just hammer the little dealies and try and knock the ball up high. But Trace explained to me what was going on this table, how if you hit certain parts of the table, that opens up new challenges, which you then need to try and achieve. And then as you hit sequences of these challenges, then the points go up and up. But it's a shame these tables are so rare nowadays, because they really are amazing to look at, like such heavy mechanical things. Like he was telling me how it's a legitimate tactic to be just smacking the table, I mean to an extent, to try and make it do what you want. But if you hit it too hard, then it sets off an alarm which causes some sort of punitive measure. So that was real interesting. Needless to say, I was pretty bad at this. I was trying to play very knowingly, like pick my shots carefully and not just hammer at it, but it was very difficult. We got completely lost trying to find this place. This was Oldgate, which is a pretty central part of London. I don't know how we got so lost, but we did. So I'm sure that contributed to my poor performance. Anywho, pinball is coming back.
Alright, so I'm here today on a trip down memory lane with my Mama Raincloud. We're at the Golden Horseshoe on Clarence Pier in Southsea, Portsmouth. This was the second place where I ever played Street Fighter 2 as a wee band, and it hasn't changed a whole lot. There's a smell of fish and chips in the air and a faint threat, sense of danger in the stride with people walking by. I saw a guy just now dressed in teeny weenies with a big ass tattoo on his chest. That's Southsea, baby. Let's go inside. That's great. Alright. Daytona. Oh yeah. No sound.
Hey, me again. As that guy just said, unfortunately the sound was off on this cabinet, which is a shame. But it's still nice to play it. I really suck at Daytona. I played it a few times in the arcade, never owned it on the Saturn for some reason. And god, Sonic Wall, I never worked out how to do that corner. But I'll make the best of it here. So this was the second arcade that I played Street Fighter 2 in. The first one wasn't an arcade at all, it was Gatwick Airport in London. Which had a standalone Street Fighter 2 cabinet just in the corridor, and I remember playing as Ryu, of course, back then. And then the second time was in this arcade. It's seen better days, this place, but it's still a special place to me. And I suppose my whole fascination with arcades, which maybe is true for most gamers, is the nostalgic element. I mean, they are dying out, even in Japan. I expect they are. But when I was a kid in like the Mega Drive, SNES, even in the Saturn era, arcades were where the, as you all know, the most technically advanced games were coming out, and to go and visit one seemed such a glamorous thing. Like, Portsmouth isn't so glamorous, but also when we went to London, we generally go to like Trocadero arcade, and it was just, you'd see 8 Daytona cabinets all linked up. And it was just something else, the graphics and the sound, the sheer mayhem. And it's something that I do miss. Of course, these days home consoles are so powerful, there's really not much need for arcades. But it was pretty nice having a physical place where you could go to, and it would have games that you just couldn't access at home. And maybe that's just completely unbridled nostalgia, maybe it's a lot better, but the best games are available at home at your convenience. But I guess that is what makes arcades special in the memory. Is that it was like a gateway to a gaming future. But it was just I thought I was dead there, but I wasn't. I wasn't at all. I did love how the cars would just fly over the place as well in Daytona. It was great. Hey, see ya.
Oh! Thank you! Oh my gosh, that was an amazing yesterday. That was just absolutely gorgeous.
That was a fail, Len, what a fail! What's this I spy? Sega Rally! Let's do it! My personal gaming bag. Oh yeah!
This machine feels bad. It's been through some tough times. I can't see shit. Why'd you like it, Tom?
That's how to waste £1 in Southsea.
Camp high.
Right, so ready filming? Alright, this is the end point, the alpha and omega of South England gaming. Olympia Amusements, Lee-on-Solent. It is illegal for any alcohol to be consumed on these premises, but anything else goes. Gun break. If you look to the left, you'll see Scud Race, I want to say it's less successful racing game, so cool. Do you want to jump in? This is going on YouTube channel here.
Introducing Tom.
That one's got no vibration on it. That's Olympia.
You want to get onto the Olympia hotline? You want to register your complaint?
Which one am I? Yeah. This is earlier than what I was thinking of. Used to have a Newgate Lane bowling alley.
What a fine bowling alley.
Yes. I believe how it's called. Go Bowling. It's a name.
You don't need the groovy shoes now either.
Do you not?
No. The shoes all ran off.
I think my one's a bust. Sure. It's just an average day down Portsmouth High Street.
It's a below average day. This is a Monday morning.
This is right into the front of the job centre queue.
Tom taking out some anger here. He's pretending he's in Earls Road.
Do you want to jump in? I'll take on the filming.
Yeah.
Alright. This is pretty sweet. I don't know if this is the same division of Sega who did Virtua Cop. It looks kind of Virtua Cop 1 era graphics, I guess. Oh yeah. Take that area too.
Boom, boom, shake the room.
So there's Scud Race, we've got Big Buck HD. Whoop! I think you're dead.
Yeah.
Dude.
Just didn't feel the same reassurance without the vibration.
Yeah, it is different, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't get a sense of shooting,
Yeah.
which you so sorely need.
Not doing much.
Down Clarence Pier the other day, one of the cabinets seemed pretty screwed up. Sega Rally. I imagine this takes some beatings over years. I don't know when this was made. It looks early 90s. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't lost it, dude. Oh, near the end of the Grand Army Plaza. Well,
Almost.
that's what's this place called? Olympia Amusements in all its glory.